Awesome. Hello, everybody. Good morning. My name is Miguel Cardona.
And good morning, everybody. My name is Jose Nieves. We're both the co-founders of Brio Cold Brew Coffee and Skinny Dog Brands LLC.
This is us in third grade. We actually met the first day of third grade. We actually from Ocala. Both of our parents still live in Ocala. And yeah, this is where the story sort of begins.
The picture was taken in Harbor View Elementary. Some of you are familiar with that.
Yeah, so they sat us next to each other because we're the two non-English speaking students, and they kind of sat us together to figure it out, and that's where the friendship started developing. Fast forward about 10 years, I went to UF for architecture and design school, and Jose went to the Culinary Institute of America in New York.
I don't want to ruin your presentation. It's not switching slideshows on our end, so I just want to make sure that that's fixed. And
yeah, okay, yeah. No, I was still on that one. Okay. Are you? Do you see the Brio page now?
Yes, I see the Brio page.
Okay. All right, we're good then.
Okay, it wasn't switching, so I just wanted to make sure it was switching.
Okay. All right, no problem. Yeah. So fast forward, after we both graduated from college, we've always had the idea of collaborating together on a business venture. And Jose will tell you quickly the story of how Brio came about.
Sure, yeah. So the idea of Brio sort of came while I was in New York. I really started getting into coffee when sort of I got a new perspective for it. So coming out of culinary school, I realized that coffee is very similar to wine in a lot of ways. And it picks up a lot of its minerality and flavor profile from the soil. Just like wine does. But a lot of people don't see it that way, unfortunately. So our goal with Brio is to show people that perspective. When they try our product, Brio is a fruity coffee with natural notes of pomegranate, cranberry. The word Brio stems from my childhood. I grew up in a horse farm in Ocala. As Miguel mentioned, we're both from Ocala. Raised there from the time we were 8 years old. And my father used to always say to work with Brio. And it was the idea that whatever you do in life, big or small, you do it with passion, attention to detail, and love. So I took that with me. Was an adult, and it became a fitting name for Brio. And its true definition, as you can see in the screen, means it's a noun, Latin-based noun that means vigor, vivacity, energy, and action. So it's coffee. The idea that it's going to wake you up and help you get through your daily lives in a positive manner.
Yeah, and so some of the benefits of cold brew, and specifically our cold brew. So cold brew coffee is naturally lower in acidity, so a lot of people are gravitating towards it just because of the health benefits associated with the low acidity. It's going to be easier on your teeth, easier on the stomach. However, one of the negatives from the low acidity is that you end up getting a lot of coffees or cold brews that are pretty dull in flavor, since a lot of the flavor actually comes from that acidity. So this is where Brio stands out. So we're actually using freshly harvested beans from Colombia. We've partnered with a roaster out of Bogota to be able to get the freshest beans on the market. So while naturally the coffee industry averages about 4 months to 8 months before the consumer gets the coffee, we're doing it in about 21 days, and that's year round. So 21 days from the time that the beans are harvested, they're roasted, air shipped to us, and then we brew and bottle those same beans. And the result's going to be a coffee that's going to be bright, fruity, but still low in acidity. Yeah, so this is some of the details on that. This is our bottle as well. And then, we're basically not cutting any corners when it comes to quality of the coffee. Our beans are single origin. We are paying above fair trade to the farmers to ensure sustainable growth. We're air shipping the beans, and they're 100% Colombian and Arabica beans, and as well as we have access to year-round harvest. Most places on earth only harvest once a year. That's why you end up with beans that are 6 months, 8 months old, because you're getting beans from a harvest that happened almost a year ago. So since we started, we hit the market in April of 2018. We quickly expanded to about 60 retail partners here in Gainesville, Florida. And then about 8 to 10 months after we started, we went statewide with Whole Foods. So we're currently statewide with Whole Foods with our 8-ounce and our 32-ounce bottle. Our we've got, some pretty big ambitions with Brio. We're currently actually working on releasing our second brand, which is a bottled tea with a native plant. And yeah, we're very excited for the opportunity. We're going into our second
year. Brio just had his second birthday in April. So we're really excited. COVID sort of, through some things, moved us shook us a little bit. I think that's common for everybody, but we're still excited for this year. We have some pretty big ambitions. We're super excited for the new product that we want to release. We think it will offer a lot of value to our customers, our not coffee drinkers, but also shed light on a very exciting local ingredient that unfortunately has been underutilized and underrepresented. But yeah, to kind of just give you guys a little bit of insight into our business as it stands right now, like Miguel mentioned, we have Brio in 2 different sizes that we currently distribute throughout the state of Florida, as well as we do some e-commerce where we ship nationwide. And then we also do kegs, which is a part of our business I've been working to develop to cater more towards the offices, some restaurants and bakeries, to give them our product in larger quantities and also make it easier for them to serve their customers. So we're working on currently 3 options, which would be the Brio still product, but in keg form, a Brio Nitro, which is a separate bean that we use that has notes of chocolate, almond, and cherry. That's going to be on a nitrogen, so it's got a nice foam-like consistency, very similar to a stout like Guinness. And then we also been developing a Brio Latte, a light and sweet version for anyone out there that likes something a little bit sweeter, a little cream in their coffee as well. So we're trying to cater to everybody and take our customers' demands and input into consideration.
Yeah, and so some of our challenges up to this day has been just keeping up with demand. We've been learning the process of fundraising, and that's one of our biggest challenges right now is raising funds to be able to scale up. We're currently still hand bottling for Whole Foods. All of our bottles are still hand dated, and it's still a very manual process. And so we are still very inefficient in the process of production. So we're trying to raise money so that we're able to get our own space. We currently also rent a commissary kitchen that we rent hourly. And so the goal is to get our own space, upgrade brewing and bottling equipment, as well as get our other products on the market as well. We have a deadline to submit the tea that Jose was talking about, May 28th. And so the idea would be to use this year to raise about $100,000 to kind of get us to the next level that we're trying to get to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We do feel like we've got what it takes to take Brio, all the way. With my background in design and Jose's background in culinary, we make a great team. And yeah, we hope that you guys join us on the journey to take Brio to the next level.
That's awesome, guys.